Welcome back into Morning Moments with Jesus. I pray that you wake this morning not only rested, but just ready for a new day, ready for whatever God has for you in your life. And as we do these devotions every morning, Monday through Friday, we get a sense of God forming a pattern in our lives. Every day He gives us a little bit of instruction to not just make it through that day, but to lay a foundation for the next day or the next week. And what we notice is that step by step, moment by moment, decision by decision, God is leading us closer to our destiny, to what our purpose in life is and what He has designed us and created us to do. We've often said here at Morning Moments that there is something very specific in all of our lives that God has called us to that nobody else can do quite like we can, simply because God fashioned you with your personality, with your abilities, with everything that you need to succeed in that particular area of life. And so many times what we do is we stumble in that because we lose focus of the fact that we try to do other things that perhaps God didn't equip us to do or order us to do. And so we have to be very careful as we go through life to make sure that every step we take is ordered by the Lord. And having that in my mind this morning as I rise and spend a little time with Jesus, I go to Psalms chapter 37 this morning, and particularly in verse 23 and 24. I delight in these verses a lot because so many times we want something or we desire something and we begin to take that step, only to realize that maybe God is sending us warning signs through the Holy Spirit that maybe now is not the right season, not the right time. And so we really have to be careful that our desires and our wants do not supersede what God has for us. So I want you to listen to Psalm 37 this morning, verse 23 and 24. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. And I want to key in this morning as we spend just a little time together that the steps of a good person is ordered. And that word ordered is important because the word ordered has a couple of meanings here. First, it means to establish, to fix, to prepare, and to apply. So when we look at that word ordered this morning, I want you to understand that the next step you take, you need to make sure it's been established by the Lord, it's fixed, it's secure in the path that it's going to lead you in the right direction. God has prepared it, not you, not someone else. You sure don't want to get on the path that the enemy has prepared. He has prepared a way for each of us to reach our destiny and our true purpose in life. He has prepared that. And then that word apply. He will apply everything that is needed in order to take the next step. But that word ordered also means to confirm, to ordain, and to make provisions for. Here's one thing I've learned in my life, in my ministry, and in my walk with the Lord. That whatever He leads me to, He equips and He pays for. He makes all the provisions necessary for me to accomplish what I need to do in life if my steps are ordered by the Lord. And so that's what we have to make sure of this morning. That the next step you take is going to do one of two things. The next step you take is going to bring you closer to God and closer to your destiny, or it's going to take you further from God and closer to your demise. And so you have to be sure today that you take a little time to just spend a little time with Jesus. Not going to take a lot of time for you to realize what the right step is. That's what the Holy Spirit does. That's his job, is to bring to remembrance those things which we have learned, to guide us into all truth. So before you take your next step today, just ask the Lord, Lord, order my steps today and delight in the way that I should go. Because I'll rely on this promise that even if I fall, I will not utterly be cast down, because you are the one that upholds me with your hand. So today you be safe, you be strong, and you be blessed, and you be a person who is ordered by the Lord in your direction and in your life. May God bless you, may God keep you, and you have a great day.